some really crazy stories, things you think to yourself, how in the way in this world, in this day and age, this sort of thing happens. I mean, even if you're not a believer, some things I feel should be innate. The moment you're born, you know not to kill your parents, you know not to kill your child, you know not to take what belongs to your own child. I mean, and you know not to try and hurt your own child purposely, like whilst you're awake, with your lips, with your feet, you just go ahead and do whatever it takes to make sure that that child never smiles. Maybe because you don't like their life choices, maybe because something happened. Either way, as a mother myself, and even though I'm still young and my daughter's there, I try to apologize to her. I try to listen to her, the kind of person she's becoming. And I'm trying to break that cycle by establishing the kind of relationship I never had with my mother, because I want her to feel loved and covered. And I want her to know I have her back 100%. Even when I'm pissed at her, I have her back. That is not something I think I got unless I was doing exactly what she wanted me to do, which was not always, something that is ethical. Um, but I came on here to basically say, if you're watching this video and if you come across it on YouTube, and I highly doubt, I, I don't want to say I doubt, but I don't know how many of you this message is for, but it's after 3 a.m. I was supposed to have filmed this sometime in a day, and I couldn't hear the Lord for the rest of the afternoon because he kept telling me, pay your vows to me, pay your vows to me. So this is basically going to be a channel where I sense it in my spirit that there's something God wants me to share. I will. And I will come on here. And if this message finds you, please don't ignore it. I've done that for years. It's pointless, okay? Fighting with a God that can cause a fish to swallow you up and help you survive in that fish, only to pull you out so you can only do what he wants you to do. Just do it. Even if it's hard, even if it feels like he's asking you to rip your own heart out of your chest and place it in his hands, do it. Abraham had to show he was willing to sacrifice his only son. I can only imagine what that was like. If it were me, first of all, that sacrifice may have taken longer and it would have been an argument. Like, really? So you made me wait for this child and then you're telling me kill him? Like, that's you right now. Really, Jesus? Really, God? But he's sovereign. He decides what happens to me. If he wants me to be well today, I will. If he wants what my mother has been doing to be unearthed, for all her secrets to come out in the blink of an eye, it will. No matter what happens, it will. If he wants all of this to end, it will. But if he doesn't, and I keep hearing in my spirit, my grace is sufficient for you, then I just have to go with that. I know it sounds like you don't have a choice really, but in a way, if God treats you that way, then it's probably because your existence is something that is going to touch the lives of millions of people. It's because your destiny is so big that the enemy is going to try and fight you in ways that are just weird. He's going to come at you with a lot of terrible things. And the level or the demands that God is going to make of you are going to be out of the ordinary. There might be demands that you don't see other people making. They might make no sense, absolutely no sense at all to anybody else but you. But you have to follow through, because the moment you decided to be a Christian, you decided to let him take the wheel, to make those decisions for you, for better or worse. It's a marriage, it's a surrendering on a daily basis. So I'm going to try and cut this video short. Whomever God is asking you to forgive, no matter what they've done to you, whether they raped you, somebody who trafficked you, somebody who maybe it's in your immediate circle. It could be a parent, it could be a sibling. Forgive them, because the way you feel about them has either hindered your prayers or made you weak spiritually, so you can't even have the strength to confront whatever it is that is fighting against you, because you have that hole of darkness in your heart still. You have that unforgiveness, and it's going to turn into bitterness. And maybe God just wants you to break free from that prison of unforgiveness. Because then the thing about not forgiving others is then you begin to learn to not forgive yourself sometimes. So forgive them. I know what I'm saying is completely bananas. Somebody who killed your child, and or somebody who harmed your child, and you know them, or maybe you see them every day. Maybe they never stopped doing whatever hurtful thing they did to you. But for you, as long as you know about God, forgive them. If God brings that to your attention, do not delay like I have. And I mean, 7 years is a 6, 7 years is a long time to not listen to God. So you don't want to find out what that's like, by the way. Um, just do it. Do it. Do it. And then cry about it later, and ask Him to help you have a heart that is genuine for that person, where you can feel compassion for them, even though they're the ones who try to ruin you or destroy you. Forgive them. So I'm on my journey to doing that with my mother. She's shocked. She's shocked by the change of behavior in me. And I know she's not saying anything because she knows within herself, if it had been her in my shoes, that person would have been dead by now. But I'm just at a point where I've decided to surrender whatever God is trying to ask me to do, even if it sounds a little cray. To me, I'll do it. I'll just do it and say yes. Like that Shirley Caesar song, Say Yes, Lord, yes. I'll just say yes. And I'll leave Him to handle the rest of the logistics and everything else that comes with it. And I'll leave this earth knowing that I would have understood at the end of the day that He is sovereign, and the very breath in my nostrils is His. That is all, fam. My name is Adolphine. I'm sorry about the sweating. I hope I'll be able to make a video next time where I'm outside, probably somewhere nice and cold. Um, so it's late. I'm gonna go back to bed, and that's it. He woke me up for this, literally. Okay, bye.